How's it going, everybody? Neighborhood Friendly Cheesecake up here yet again for round number 11 of Thunder Racing League. It's time. Wide Open Motorsports Pro Series still for the FFA night. It is Future Farmers of America, right? There isn't some other?
Yes.
Okay. My ag knowledge has served me well.
Yes, Future Farmers of America. Great organization. You know, without those future farmers, we're starving to death, literally.
Yeah.
You know, it's not as easy as going to the grocery store and picking up groceries if you don't have farmers.
Did you know I am beef quality assured?
Nice.
Yeah. What confused me is 80% of the class failed the test. It was 10 questions. One of the questions: what is a proper way? Essentially, what is the proper way to put a cow out of its misery? Stab it with prob it with the cow poke thing. That was one of the answers, and one was just like with a firearm, there's like a certain point at the head where you actually need to go for it. And it's like the other was just like essentially just maiming it or whatever. It's like, bruh, you do the humane way. And then apparently half the class failed that. The worst part is I don't think they intentionally failed that question. I think they genuinely was just stupid.
Yeah, that's ridiculous, but
yeah, that I could never be like a proper farmer or like a veterinarian, because if the animal gets, I guess, terminally sick, oh god, I couldn't do it. I become attached to my animals. But regardless, off topic. Tyler Wilson, the 42, currently the pole sitter. I enjoy chasing my wide variety of squirrels. Nice to have someone to talk to. Me and Matt in the Rook Series, we've chased our squirrels. Me and Beach chased a metric crap ton of squirrels in our year. But right now, Trevor Straighton, points leader over Blake Chapman, and that's only about a little less than a 30-point gap, so I still say that could be up for grabs. Tyler Wilson runs out the top 3, then it's Zane Walters and Trevor Giro out the top 5. Christopher Schaefer, our rookie points leader, running 6, followed by Robbie Milburn, Chris Forsyth, the Thunder from Down Under, Daniel Boyd, and Max Stevenson, rounding out the top 10 in Pro Series points. 15 drivers here.
yeah, we're starting to pack the field out, which good signs for the 360s. A lot of people like the open setup 360 cars, so hopefully for next season we'll have full fields in both series.
I know I'm hoping to claw my way through the 360s. That's going to be funny.
Oh, you're going to come race with us as much as you can next season?
Hell yeah. I want to be here in some shape, form, or fashion.
Gonna love it.
Might have to kidnap Beach again.
Yeah, maybe he'll come run a little bit too.
I think Bo has specifically mentioned he has a complete dislike of sprint cars.
Yes.
Because when you try, his first time driving sprint cars was with you guys, and he said, he said, love the league, but dear God, he does not like driving a sprint car. He likes late models and mods.
Yeah, they're completely different to drive these open wheel cars than it is those fendered cars.
They are a lot more twitchy.
Yeah. Yeah, and you don't counter steer a sprint car anywhere near as much as you do any other dirt car.
Which I found completely shocking. I figured it'd be complete opposite.
I mean, until you pull the wings off and take all that downforce away.
Fair enough. I have not bought the wingless, and I'm kind of scared too.
Yeah, we're I think we're gonna expand again, and that is one of the things we'll be dabbling in is our expansion will include the non-wing sprints.
Jesus, Mary Joseph, you can already do wheelies and winged ones. I don't even want to know what a wingless is going to look like. You go into the corner just a little too hard, and next thing you know, you're flying through the frickin' air.
Yeah, you can get them up on the bike pretty easy and flip them, but they're fun.
Noted. Alrighty, heat number 1. So, looks like, who's on pole? I got everyone else but the pole sitter.
All right, so on pole is Tyler Wilson. Second is the number 1 of Blake Chapman. Third is the back-to-back winner, Trenton Parks. Fourth, Trip Verstraeten. Fifth, the 23 of Christopher Schaefer. Sixth, Brent Carey. Seventh is Jordan Lordson. 8 is Dylan Ayler. And rounding out the field is Brad O'Brien.
Alright. Looks like we're going to have 2 heats from the looks of it.
Yes, we're going to have 2 heats. Everybody will go directly to the A main.
Alright, is that 114, even though we got a little bit till feature time, is that 114 going 3 in a row?
You know, he's fast. It's hard to say. Last 2 weeks, though, he's been qualified first, ran up front the whole time. I mean, he's not showing as much speed as he has the last 2 weeks, but I think he's still going to be one of the hard ones to beat. And this track does slick off more than the last 2 that we've been at. So we'll see how he does here.
Green flag is in the air. We're already almost 3 wide for second spot. Here comes Parks, already right to the inside of Blake Chapman, trying to take second away. So they head through 3 and 4. Still 2 wide. Oh, contact in the background. Oh, up and over! Brad O'Brien up and over. Yellow flag in the air. A 92 of Dylan Ayler. Slides up, makes contact with the left rear of the 77, makes contact again, and just whooping over into the fence goes the 77.
Yeah, so 92 slid up there.
From the looks of it. I didn't roll it back all the way.
All right, so that one, it looks like the 92 slid up, got into the 77, and that's what brought out the caution. It will be the 92's first caution of the night.
Alright, as we take the 1 to green, pace truck in the area make its way onto pit road. Waiting for the day where we can actually customize the livery for the pace vehicles.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Because you know I'm putting a Pontiac logo on everything. Actually, the original pace car was a Pontiac Solstice. I saw screenshots. Regardless, squirrel chase. Green flag back in the air. Tyler Wilson leads the field back into turn 1. Parks going back to the inside of Chapman, trying to take that second spot. Heading into 3, getting his nose under there. Almost 3 wide as Chapman able to clear the 114. You're ready to hit the halfway point. The 23, Christopher Schaefer side by side with Verstraeten down the backstretch. Yep, off turn 4, still just about 2 wide. Here comes the 4 of Lawrence on that outside. Gets his left front for a brief moment anyway. Is that a Firebird? Oh, no, it was a Firebird on the rear wing of the 23. But here comes Lawrence to the inside of Schaefer. Lawrence going to take that spot away as Verstraeten now trying to reel in the 114 as we may have a battle for the race lead between Tyler Wilson and Blake Chapman. Battle between points contenders. Chapman second, I believe Wilson running third in points. So we can continue to watch our points leader, Trent Verstraeten, try and reel in and get around the 114 of Trenton Parks for third. So we take the white flag, 1 lap to go in heat number 1. Down the backstretch, looking off the rear of Tyler Wilson through 3 and 4. Everyone looks like it's going to be single file. Tyler Wilson, winner. Heat number 1, followed by Chapman, Parks, and Verstraeten and Lawrence around the top 5. Hey, Bob. Jay, what's the lineup looking like for heat number 2?
We are trying to get this up here. All right, heat number 2 on pole is the 27 of Ryan Stewart. Is outside the 79 of Daniel Boyd. Inside row number 2, Austin Kroger in the 017. Michael Gibbertson to his outside starting 4th. 5th is Robert Evertson. 6th is Brody Brown. 7th is Matt Grossel, and rounding out the field is the 47 of Barberry. I'm not even going to try to say that first name.
I would have Bo. Bo is usually really good at this type of thing. I'm going to guess Lachlan. Lachlan Barberry. If that is indeed not how you pronounce your name, I apologize. Okay, so one thing I just noticed, because I just actually got a DEM, Giverson goes by Cecil. So Cecil Giverson. Green flag in the air. Riley Stewart on the inside, Daniel Boyd on the outside. Boyd with a run on the outside heading into turn 3. See Kroger there in 3rd, and Cecil Giverson running there in 4th, and at the line, Daniel Boyd taking the race lead. Stewart, though, going back to the inside, trying to fight, trying to hold on. Actually, I just noticed their teammates. Oh, that's cool. Off of turn 2, Daniel Boyd going to hold on to that race leader. Off turn 4, Austin Kroger in the 017 trying to reel them in. Looking behind him. Oh, Lord, something's got a little shaky there. Robert Evertson in the 8. Side by side with Cecil Giverson. Going to clear off of 4. Giverson in that 24 trying to reel him back in. And here comes the 47. Lachlan. Oh, blink there. I don't know who's in. Oh, there may have been contact as well. As Giverson side by side with Evertson. Keep it going in the right direction. Meanwhile, Matt Grossel trying to get a run on that 47 of Barberry as well as they come down the backstretch heading into turn number 3. Oh, Giverson in trouble. Saved it. Great save by the 24 of Cecil Michael Giverson. Here he come to 2 laps to go. Giverson going to the inside. Not going to make the move. Ooh, over-rotated. 2 laps to go as we go check in on the battle for the race lead. Daniel Boyd and Riley Stewart going at it with Austin Kroger in the 17 just behind these guys. Almost gets into the outside wall. White flag in the air for heat number 2. See Brody Brown, the 34. I thought he was under heavy fire from the 47, but through 3 and 4 for the final time. Thunder from down under, Daniel Boyd, winner of heat number 2. And just like that, we'll go straight into the 3-wide Thunder thank you.
Remember, guys, warm-up is for the 3-wide salute only. Ladies and gentlemen, here they come out of turn number 4. They are 3 wide to tell each and every one of you thank you for your support and views. It's the 3 wide Thunder. Thank you.
Oh man, I was trying to do something cool with the camera rotation, but it did not happen. Alrighty. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is feature time for Thunder Racing League's Wide Open Motorsports Pro Series FFA night. 20 laps here from Lanier. The starting lineup, Race Lab apps has updated, so I can actually do it for once in my life. On pole, the 42 of Tyler Wilson. Second, the Thunder from Down Under, Daniel Boyd. Third, the 1 of Blake Chapman. Fourth, going to be the 27 of Riley Stewart. I believe he's from New Zealand. I may be wrong. Probably am. Fifth, going to be the 114 of Trenton Parks. Sixth, going to be the 17 of Austin Kroger. Seventh, going to be the 88 of the OG Doppelganger, Trent Verstraeten. Eighth, going to be the 34 of Brody Brown. Ninth is going to be the 4 of Jordan Lawrenson. 10th, going to be the 47 of Lachlan Barberry. 11th is going to be the 23 of Christopher Schaefer. 12th, going to be the 8 of Robert Evertson. 13th is going to be the 77 of Brad O'Brien. 14th is going to be the 15 of Matt Grossel. 15th is going to be the 92 of Dylan Ayler. 16th, the 24 of Cecil Giberson. And out of the field here, going to be the 524 of Brent Carey. 17 drivers here tonight. Going to be exciting. The main headline. Will the 114 make it 3 in a row here in Thunder Racing League? Joined the Pro Series now 3 weeks ago. Has won 2 in a row. Looking to do it for Dale and go 3 in a row. As they come off turn number 4, pace truck makes its way onto pit road. Green flag in the air. 20 laps underway here from Lanier. 42 of Tyler Wilson showing the way down the backstretch for the first time here tonight during the feature. Here comes the 1 of Chapman. Side by side with the 27 of Riley Stewart for third spot. At the stripe, Stewart has it. Going to try and reel in the 79 of Daniel Boyd. As here comes the 17 of Kroger now trying to get a run down the backstretch. Throwing it to the inside. Almost clips the wall over. Rotates. Here comes the 14 of Trenton Parks. Parks losing a little bit of ground as they work their way through 1 and 2. The 47 of Lachlan Barberry going in almost 3 wide. The 17 stuck in the middle. Kroger 3 wide in the middle. The 34 Brody Brown trying to get some open spaces ahead. These guys in Parks trying to work that inside. Pulling alongside as they're still 3 wide with the 17 and 47. Parks now trying to pull alongside the 34. That'll be for, I believe, 5th spot. Trying to pass 2 cars in 1 corner. Going to the inside. Ooh, may have got tight. Still 2 wide. We go check in on the leader, the 42, Tyler Wilson, in a battle with the race leader, the 79 of Daniel Boyd. Boyd throwing it to the inside, noses out ahead. Off of turn 2, the 42 able to hold him off. Boyd not giving up though, running the bottom. The 42, Tyler Wilson, running the top, has a car length of separation as they hit lap 7 of 20. Boyd throwing it back to the inside, trying to get something going on that bottom. Had a nice run there, slowly making up some ground from the looks of it. Off of turn 4, the 42 still the leader, but that gap looks like is getting lower and lower each time they come off the corner. Heading into turn 3, the first yellow of the night. We got the multiple cars up and over, almost flipping over the guardrail. I thought that was a 77 O'Brien again. Who in the world was that? It was the 23 of Christopher Schaefer. Up into the fence. First caution of the feature. Oh, there was multiple guys up and over. Holy crap.
Looks like the 17 was kind of sliding up. 34 looked like he might have gotten loose up top, came down. They met in the middle, and that just stacked everybody up. We're gonna chalk that up as a racing incident and let it lie.
Alright, so I'm going to do something I haven't done in a good bit here. We're going to go on board the shoulder gyro cam. Gonna go on board with the 17 of Austin Kroger. If you get motion sick, don't like roller coasters, I highly suggest looking away because this is gonna get rowdy. Comes to rest on his side. We'll go to the leader as we're about to take the green flag. Pace truck is in. Green flag back in the air. Tyler Wilson showing the way. Immediately 79, Daniel Boyd looking to the insides. We're almost 3 wide again. O'Brien, we are 3 wide. Brad O'Brien, not the best start. Going to lose a couple of spots here. Now 3 wide with Jordan Lawrence and almost 4 wide. Here comes the 92 of Dylan Ayler on the outside. Trying to get a run. Pulling up right behind the, I believe that is the 8 of Robert Everson. As we look behind Everson, see Ayler all over his rear end. You can read the Chevy sign of the Baldwin. I believe that's race engines. Or somebody else. Oh, there goes the 77. Up and over, Brad O'Brien flipping into the fence. Yellow flag back in the air. Lands on all 4 and might be able to get back going. '77 just got loose and slid up into the 524. Contact man just sends the 77 for a ride.
Yeah, looked like that 524 came down a little bit too.
Yeah, man, met in the middle.
That one looked like they kind of met in the middle as well. If you guys have a black, please key up. Schaefer, I did hear you. We will look at that incident tomorrow.
Take the 1 to green, that 42. Tyler Wilson trying to hold off that 79. These yellows, I believe, is probably going into favor of that 42, giving him a moment to maybe come up with a strategy with a Delaware restart to get a good jump. Pace truck is in. So I said that was single file, never mind. Delaware restarts out the window. Green flag back in the air with 9 laps to go. Here comes the 27. Riley Stewart trying to pull alongside the 79 Daniel Boyd. Here comes Parks. On the outside, ripping the lip on the outside, pulls around the 27, moves up into 3rd, trying to get around the 79 Daniel Boyd. Going to make almost 3 wide for the race lead, and Boyd almost hit the 42. Wilson trying to hold on to that race lead, trying to hold off Daniel Boyd and Trenton Parks. We know Parks is fast. He's won 2 in a row. We know Daniel Boyd's fast. He's the 410 Open Series champion. 7 laps to go. Tyler Wilson trying to hold off the pack. Pulling a little bit of a gap now. 6 laps to go. Jay, how hard do you think that 42 is driving right now?
He is driving as hard as he can right now.
Parks may have stalled out ever so slightly here. Now under fire from the 27 again. That's going to allow Daniel Boyd to try and reel in the 42. But with 4 laps to go, that 42 is pulling away. Blake Chapman in the 1. Haven't talked much about him tonight. Pulling up right behind the 27 of Riley Stewart for that 4th spot. Trying to get a run. 3 laps to go. Trenton Parks in the 114 pulls back alongside the 79 of Daniel Boyd for 2nd. Coming to 2 laps to go. Parks trying to pull back alongside the 79. The 42 pulling away over a 2nd gap now. As long as we don't get a caution, that 42 may be home free. White flag in the air. 1 lap to go from Lanier. Wilson, a 2nd gap. The 14. Parks still pulling alongside the 79 of Daniel Boyd. Get the camera ready. I think it's going to be a close one off of turn number 4. Tyler Wilson with the win. 2nd place going to go to the 79 of Daniel Boyd. And 3rd goes to the 114 of Trenton Parks. And the hard charger goes to the number 24. Cecil Michael Giberson makes up 10 spots en route to his 6th place finish. We'll wait for the top 3 to make their way into the waiting room. As Parks and Boyd have made their way up there, we'll go ahead and pull in the 114. Trent, you got a copy?
Yeah.
Well, man, you started 5th here, had a battle with, honestly, throughout a good portion of that front pack. Almost went, I believe, about 3 wide going for that race lead, and then had a fantastic battle with that 79 for the final couple laps. Talk us through it.
Well, I was really just waiting on the bottom to come in a little bit more. My car just wasn't very good on the top, and I kind of really didn't think I deserved to be there because my car wasn't very good on the top. But that final restart, I got one hell of a jump, so I tried to use it to the best I could, and yeah, I really wish I would have got Daniel there, but hey, he ran a great race.
Absolutely, man. You think maybe he had a green-white checkered or something, one last late caution, you think you would have had anything for Daniel or maybe even Tyler again?
If I got as good of a restart as I did on that last one, I might have had something for both of them, but it's hard to say because that didn't happen. But I'll take a 3rd place finish. I'm perfectly happy with that.
Absolutely, man. Well, you got any sponsor shout-outs on that car?
Just Warrior Race Wraps. I really love this paint, and I'd like to thank them for doing that and supporting me.
Absolutely, man. Well, congratulations once again on a 3rd straight podium.
Thank you very much.
That was the 114. Trenton Parks finished 3rd here tonight. Now we're going to pull in our 2nd place finisher, the 79 of Daniel Boyd. Daniel, you got a copy?
Yeah, I've got you, boys.
Oh, man, you started 2nd and you finished 2nd. Had a hell of a battle there with that 114 for that final stretch, and even trying to run down that 42. Talk us through your knot.
Yeah, the car felt fast all night. It was just, Tyler. Yeah, it was just that little bit faster, and I was trying all different lines to try and get him, and then Trenton, I know he's been doing really well the last few weeks, and he was coming, so put the pressure on me and to go back to that slider line, and it was a fun race as always.
So, man, I believe you had a good battle with that number 27, and I believe that's your teammate for the first portion of this feature as well. Always cool to see.
Yeah, it's always fun running with Riley. He's a good young fellow. We've brought him into the team, and he's getting some really good results, and it's good to see him in this league and get another driver. And I always encourage people to come run this league. It's such a good league, clean racing, and it's a lot of fun.
Absolutely, man. Well, you got any sponsor shout outs on that car?
Yeah, got to thank Speed Shop 51 for all they do for us. Setups are on fire, and it's really good for the team to have him sponsoring us. Thanks to LCJ Carpentry for all he does. Liam does a great job supporting us as well in our races, and it's great to have him on board. Thanks to you guys for putting on the broadcast again, and thanks to Jay. He does a great job with the league, and thanks to him for putting it on.
Absolutely. Thank you for coming out every week.
Yeah, no problem.
That was number 79, the Thunder from Down Under, Daniel Boyd. Now we're going to pull in our winner, the 42 of Tyler Wilson. Tyler, you got a copy?
I gotcha.
Well, man, started first, led every lap, and managed to hold off Daniel Boyd and Trenton Parks. Talk us through the night.
Yeah, it actually, here the last few weeks, really, I've been kind of working on building my own sets for these 305 races and getting a little more confidence. So really just all night. I felt good in my lap times, and starting out front here in these 305s always helps too. So just kind of able to stay there. I was talking to Daniel just before you pulled me in here. About mid corner for most of the race, I could hear his motor go zooming by, so I knew there were still guys close. But I also knew kind of as long as I stayed in that one path of grip that somebody was going to have to make a not normal line work to get the pass. So I felt pretty comfortable out there in first.
I think maybe you had one last green white checker. Do you think you're going to be able to hold off both that 79 and the 114?
It's hard to say for sure, but with the Delaware restart, that really helps too. I can kind of get a somewhat of a few car lengths lead coming out of 2 there. So I think with that, I think I was pretty well in the driver's seat there.
All right, man. Well, congratulations once again on getting a win here tonight. Closing in on possibly that points lead. One more race next week. You got any sponsor shout-outs on that car?
I do. Vanderpool Racing, as always. Love hanging out with those guys and racing week in and week out. You guys here, Trent for putting it on, Jay for having the league and getting everything organized and going. I look forward to this every Sunday. Have a good time. Thanks, fellas.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Congratulations once again on getting the win.
Yep. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
That was 42. Tyler Wilson, your winner here tonight. Now, very quickly, I'll go and bring up the pro sponsor folders. It looks like my internet started going out here. We went from 0 frames lost to just about 10,000. So, decided to hit the fan right at the best possible time, right at the very end. Well, guys, I'd like to thank the entirety of the Thunder Racing League family. This was the Wide Open Motorsports Pro Series. I'd like to thank School Sim Racing, Pool Transportation, Very Warriors One Stop Shop, Walters Racing Graphics, Personal Evolution Company. They sponsor the Rookie Series, by the way. Dirt Slinger Wrap, Slick Race Graphics, and Redline Motorsports. But that'll pretty much do it from us here tonight. I have been the Cheesecake Trenton Sneed, joined in the booth here by the boss man Jay Gidding.
Y'all have a good night.